Hi, I'm John Rosa with Benz Incorporated. We're here at IMTS to exhibit our products for the metalworking manufacturing group to come visit with us. Today we will be talking a little bit about angle heads, live tools, and some new products that we have that we're introducing here at the show, some related to the Industry 4.0. Other products that we'll be showing will be our Lena broaching products. But for now, I want to just talk about our angle heads that we have here on exhibit. One of the things that Benz does well is that we produce angle heads of all shapes and sizes. We have standards and we have specials. Benz is probably known more for their specials because we do things that other customers or other competitors don't do. For example, in our tools, you'll see a wide variety here of different style of tools. Some of them will have standard collet chucks like this with an external collet chuck. Some of them will have internal collet chucks like this, and other ones will have quick change spindles that we use for quick change of the tools, for broken tools and the next tool and so on, so that you can eliminate the number of tools that you have to have in a setup and eliminate the number of angle heads that you have to have as well, because by the changing of a 15-second adapter, it allows you to afford the ability to quick change. So we have different model styles. We have our standard WSX styles like this, which are big heavy-duty heads. You'll see that we also have them in smaller versions here, and here are a couple different smaller versions. We have our offset angle heads, which are like this, both in standard spindles as well as quick change spindles. We also do smaller versions of that like this and this. So we can do just about anything that you need, a lot in aerospace, a lot in general manufacturing, a lot in automotive. We create a lot of tools custom for the custom application the customers were looking for. This is also a adjustable angle head, which allows us to be able to have the ability to rotate this way as well as the other way. So we got 360 degrees and 0 to 120 degrees. 0 to 110 degrees with the adjustment of that tool. So with our Benz angle heads, we can supply and meet every manufacturer's needs that is out there. So we have here our BMT 45, our BMT 55, BMT 65, 75, and 85 tools. These fit the Doosan, Samsung, Hyundai Wea, Wasion, a bunch of variety of machine tools that they all use the same turret type, and these tools fit that. So we have, again, the quick change spindles in this. We have the standard collets, ER collets. We also provide Capto and Kennametal, KM spindles, and so on in these. This table is a table full of tools that are for the other manufacturers. For example, we have Mazak here, we have Okuma, we have Morisiki tools, Nakamura. These are all different tools and different manufacturers that we provide live tools for as well. All of them, again, with the same ER collets, solid fix, quick change, Capto, and so on. Then our last group of tools that we focus on are our VDI style tools. And so this turret represents a group of VDI tools that could be for solder turrets. They could also be for Okuma, Haas, several other Imco Meyer, different manufacturers, VDI 30, 40, 50 size tools. You'll also see VDI 25. Some of these tools are built for specific turrets. In this case, we have the Trifix alignment system that's part of the VDI 25 that fit on a lot of the GMG Sprint 50 style machines. On this product group, we're going to be talking about broaching. This is a big product for Benz. We've been producing these tools for about 10 years. We have also constantly redeveloping these tools and improving the capabilities of them. Today we have really 3 different models when it comes to these style tools. We can do ID and OD broaching. This is a part example of something we could do. You'll notice that this tool is stroking in and out by running the tool clockwise. We actually have a path that goes out and then it lifts up and it pulls back on the return so we don't drag the insert against the part. By turning it counterclockwise, we can also do ID features. So clockwise we do OD features, counterclockwise we do ID features, and the tool comes out, drops and pulls back on that. Again, it allows us to be able to do external splines and internal splines, keyways, torques, hex, and so on. 3 different models, a stroke of 669 thousandths, inch and a quarter, and then a third unit, which is much larger, which is 2 inches stroke. So this works well in automotive, gun manufacturing, aerospace, anything you got to cut splines, keyways, hexes, and torques on. We move then to this product group, which is a new version that we're introducing, which will come out in 2017. And in this product group, we've noticed that the tool is much smaller than what we had back here. Same strokes and everything with it. It's just a much smaller version of the tool, which allows us to be able to incorporate it into other smaller lathes and possibly even into some Swiss style machines in the future. We do the Lin S broaching, which allows us to be able to broach on machining centers. This is a static broach. We rotate the spindles just to relieve the spindle bearing pressure on the tools. As we move forward, this is our new product table. So in this case, we still have the adjustable angle as you saw before, but with a lot of new improved features to it, which gives us a more smaller contact, much easier way to index the tool to an angle here with the 0 to 100 degree axis, and gives us more milling capacity and capabilities with this tool. Spindle speeders, a 1:5 gear ratio, which allows us to run up to 40,000 RPM with it, and with new improved milling capability with it as well. Primarily, it was just a drilling tool before. Now it also allows us to do milling for high-speed 3D milling. Our newest feature is our Industry 4.0. This unit here allows us now to be able to use an iPad or an iPhone to capture the data that this tool is generating. The tool also uses no batteries, so it's self-generating in its own electricity with a magnetic strip inside of it. As it rotates, it generates its own power. So in this case, we are now able to capture RPM, the amount of time that the tool's been running, temperature, and so on, to be able to capture, to be able to use for feedback for the customers as they do their manufacturing. Our newest product as well is the NanoFix, which is our quick change system. We had them for our other live tools that you saw and angle heads, but in this case, this is for Swiss lathes. And with this tool, we came in here and we could release this tool very quickly and very easily and remove this center adapter, which was being extremely hard to do if you had a collet wrench on this, because it's one of the most difficult things the Swiss guys have, is getting to the center tool and releasing the collets for broken tool and worn tool replacement. So this is now something that we're building for Star. It's not for Star, it's for aftermarket for Star machines. In our last section that we're going to talk about is our section which would be our wood and composite tools. And this is a different division. I'm on the metal side with Benz. There's a separate national sales manager that covers the composite side and wood. But these are special tools that were built specifically for those industries, high-speed routers and so on, where they've got to go in there. So some really kind of bizarre tools when you compare them to what we do with metal cutting, but altogether they're very good for what they're designed for. As we wrap up, I would just like to mention that we have service located in Hickory, North Carolina, where we service all of our tools that are manufactured in Benz, Germany, and we service them here in the United States. So I'd like to thank you all for watching the video. And if you'd like more information, please contact us at www.benztooling.com.